It is. Here we go. And before we hosted the wrong map. No, I'm just kidding. Obviously, it's all good. Alright guys, it's finally happening. Starting in the top left hand side of the map, playing as the red Night Elf. It is Moon. And his opponent, standing in the top right hand side, playing as the yellow human player. It is of course yAwS, the German human player, vice world champion at WCA. Looking to try and take down the Night Elf legend. Pings are pretty similar. Wait, my cursor is still going out of the screen, so I'll try to fix that real quick. Yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good. Are we gonna see a Warden here out of Moon? That's my question, because he's capable of mixing in both. You know, you have Night Elves that like to stick a lot to Demo Hunter, like Foggy. Then you have Night Elves who are renowned for their Warden, like Lawlights, and then Moon is kind of like in between. He's capable of mixing in pretty much anything he wants to between those two, so it's gonna be a Demo Hunter here in this first game. I'm pretty happy that pings are actually this low. Like, I was really worried, you know, these two might play on like 150 ping or something, but in this case it's, I think it was like 59 ping for Moon, and then, no, 59 ping for yAwS, sorry, and then 100 or something for Moon. So very, very similar, close together. Definitely satisfied with that. We finally made it. I was starting to lose hope, not gonna lie. Now, could have an epic game here happening on Echo Isle. yAwS has known all, much like Moon, about this matchup for a while now too, so they've had time to think about it. When you know, like 1 or 2 weeks, I think now it was probably like more like, you know, 10 days-ish since we did the drawing maybe, about a matchup like this, and a very important or like big tournament like this one. You get a lot of time to think about exactly, like, you know, what hero you're gonna go for, what creep route you're gonna go for, and how you're gonna try to counter your opponents. You get to think a lot about what he's gonna do as well, and then you visualize. That's a very important part. I don't know if any of you guys watches, you know, several sports. Like for example, myself, I watch a lot of UFC and stuff, and fighters always talk about how much they visualize the fight, and like everywhere it might go, on the ground or standing on their feet and punching and everything. It's very, very important that you visualize it in a lot of different ways, and then you can basically anticipate the outcome. So I don't know if you guys like can properly, you know, picture that as it is, but yeah, basically these players, they are definitely going to be very well prepared here going into this. And yAwS, he went for a quick creeping here on the natural with a couple peasants, sends back the one that's injured, sends another one, a new one, and now he's going to be applying pressure. I don't know that he can get there early enough. Oh, you don't want that to happen, yeah. I don't know if he can get there early enough on this base. Actually, he could still... Oh, if he had gone there straight away, but I guess he didn't know. In the meantime, that footman's still being very annoying, but Moon's gonna pull back the wisps now. He's gonna have to hide that archer. If he could take down actually this Ancient of War, it would be huge here, because then there wouldn't be any production. That's pretty sick actually, but I guess he didn't have the firepower. Can he steal the Troll Berserker? It's about to pop. They're gonna spam. And Moon gets it! Woo! So sick. Actually, that would have been so huge if yAwS... Okay, I guess he didn't have the money for it. Maybe he was just trying to surround. Okay, maybe I got excited for nothing. Because he didn't have that much gold anyway. That's a pretty expensive one. I think it's like 245. Where is he going? Just making sure there is no tree, I guess. And in the meantime, Moon's gonna head across the map here to start and slay a bunch of peasant double claws. And one of those is a +9. Needless to say, this Demo Hunter is gonna be an absolute slayer here. Even like you can get scout towers like this when there is a bunch of troll, priests and berserkers, because they take out towers very fast, and in particular with the demon like this with double claws. So now yAwS has to walk all the way back. He's still only level 1 against an almost level 3 Demo Hunter. Like sure, he's almost level 2, but it's not looking good at all. Level 3 now reached. And the Demo Hunter, I'm pretty sure he's gonna get clicked on and chased to the end of the world here, to the end of Echo Isle potentially. That one footman still putting in some work. I don't think he particularly got any wisps, because Moon has been very good about sending those all the way around. And now the Tree of Life starts across the map. He knew that yAwS basically was going to be forced back. And yeah, basically the wood of yAwS has been slowed down a lot here by all the interaction. Moon gets back in there with the demon. Needs to be careful here. Surround is possible when there's this many footmen. I'm not sure what he's looking for here, yAwS. Maybe making sure there's no Enchant of War being set up for the creeping in the meantime. The tower's going to be targeted. When there's double claw on the demon like this, it's very hard to get any single tower up. And in this case, that one's going to be cancelled. yAwS needs, I guess, boots of speed very badly. If he had those, he could chase down these mercenaries and take them out eventually. But now, for now, Moon is just going to pull back a little bit after applying lots of pressure. He's expanding himself. He's probably pretty happy with the way this has gone so far. Huntress Soul was a little bit late, so he's not going to be able to start his lores just yet, assuming he wants to go for lores. Picks up a Naga second, actually. Usually against an expanding human, a lot of the time you would get a panda, but here, just because he's got so many mercenaries and he was able to cancel the first few towers, he's basically going to head back in there and try and get another cancel on these towers. yAwS, it's going to be very hard for him to finally get those up. He's targeting the mercenaries though. I think it's the right thing to do here. But in the meantime, the Demon Hunter was doing a lot of damage on the Archmage. I don't know if it's the right time to send in any message. That's probably the bot. I hope the players won't get too upset about this one. Another tower here is going to be cancelled in a second. Demon Hunter is fully surrounded. There is no staff available, so he might be forcing a TP here, but not before the Demon Hunter kills more and more of these peasants. Yeah, TP finally going to be forced. yAwS survives for now, but still, look at this. No tech. There is no tech started, and on the other side, lores are a third completed already. Those are going to finish very early in this game, and Moon's already going to saturate his second base. He slowed down the economy of yAwS a whole bunch by being super aggressive. Archmage still very low on hit points, and still level 1. It's like we're very late into this game already, given the circumstances. Still level 1 Archmage with basically no mana either. That one might actually die. If he gets mana burn soon, there's going to be a lot of damage dealt to him, like maybe 1 or 2 more hits as well. And he would go down. There is not much to be achieved across the map. I don't think yAwS realized that. He's trying to catch a tree that's being built right now, but he's gonna get the bad news that the tree is already finished and he's in all sorts of trouble. Moon even creeping with only his Naga here in the meantime. Catches, I think that was a shop. But this is a minimal victory here for yAwS, who needs to take here very, very soon, as he can. I don't think he can even get that with Moonwells being nearby. Yeah, not even gonna go for it, just gonna pull back. Footman gets ensnared here on the other side. Demon level 3, just so scary at this stage in the game. Shop's gonna get restarted. Staff's gonna be very important here, obviously, for Moon. That way he can really make sure he's very, very safe with his army and heroes. Masonry level 1 here now gonna be researched. And now just gonna be chasing down on some of those footmen here to try and get some snipes on them. I think he might just creep this camp here with the way Moon's setting up, but so far he seems to want to chase, so maybe he gets the shop instead, because that's closer. I don't think he particularly wants to be that aggressive here just yet. Getting an Enchant of Wind here already, by the way. And he starts actually the Adept training for the Druids of the Claw, aka Bears, even before starting Tree of Eternity. There it is. And even an Enchant of Wind, you know, already thinking about getting fairy dragons later down the line. Having that Enchant of Wind can be very good as well if you're facing a different style of human with siege engines and, you know, a lot of towers and stuff. Then you can get a bunch of Druid of the Talents that will be able to take out those or help take out those units faster. yAwS getting caught here a little bit. He's got defend here this time around, but there is enough for Moon that he's not really going to be worried about that. Drops down a sentry ward here. Oh, that blacksmith is going to be a cancel, I think. Yeah. No way to complete that. Actually, even the towers here are going to be threatened. He's going to target that one. Even if it gets repaired here, there's enough firepower for it to go down very, very fast. yAwS, you need to pull back. Yeah, those towers are a little bit late in the main, but 2 is already scary enough here at this stage in the game that I don't think Moon can do much to the main base, but he can creep around and he's got perfect map control. He's gonna have Abolish available against the only real firepower of the human here, which is the water elementals. So yAwS starts another blacksmith. His tech is so late, like he's gonna get tier 2 as Moon is getting very close to tier 3, so... Moon staying at 50 by the way for a very long time. He's banking a lot of money here already, 500. Whereas yAwS is on 1,000. But he doesn't have much of an army. Does he grab a Naga actually? I wonder. Like usually against Demon Hunter first you would get a Naga. Moon just is literally across the map stealing the camps of yAwS straight in front of him, but there's not much that can be done. Gonna Staff of Teleportation the Demon Hunter alone with a 2-class ready to go to work, and a lot of Moon Wells here being made. Actually pretty cool placement as well on these. Yeah, he's just running back right now. Those Dryads just gonna abolish the elementals. He shouldn't even actually mana burn the Archmage. I think that would be bad. He should let these elementals come up and then get them with the Dryads. Yeah, look, that was a mistake. Dryads are there. Goodbye. And that's more experience here for Moon. Closing in on level 3 on that Naga. He's gonna force a TP, I think, in a second. And he's not gonna get that 3rd Moon Well. Sure, he got 2 Moon Wells here, did yAwS. And he chased Moon away from his side of the map. That's also pretty nice. If he noticed that there was a sentry ward here, he could actually use Dust and take that out here momentarily. But now it's just going to be Moon resuming the creeping on his side of the map this time around. Getting that top camp here could be very important, by the way. Because usually, like, if you split the map in half and you can get these middle camps, obviously that's something you're doing better than your opponent. And Moon, in this case, even stole a camp across the map from his opponent there. Level 4 and 3 against 2 and 1. This is pretty sick, actually. Like, the domination that Moon has had so far in this game has been incredible. It looks like yAwS is ready to break up keep already. He's already queued 2 extra breakers. He might just cancel those for adept training. Yeah, he doesn't have it yet. He still initiates. And in the meantime, Moon is staying on 50 for as long as possible. I think after he completes creeping this camp, he might just break that. You want to get maximum gold here from doing this. Oh, a great mana potion as well for the Naga with what I'm assuming is 4 tagging level 2. yAwS very nicely picked up on the fact that there were sentry wards here around his base. That's really, really nice by him to clean this up. Okay, these bots. Is there no way to turn this off? This is a little bit anticlimactic. Like, I know that if I would be playing, I wouldn't like this one bit. MK was actually made here. And Moon is going to get a fantastic creep jack here, I think, in a second on that mercenary camp before the main Renegade Wizard can be taken out. Or can he? Oh, Lightning Shield even being used on one of the priests. That's going to do a bunch of damage. When Breaker falls, this is like a... basically one of the worst kind of game that you can ever play here as a human player. He's going to try to Stone Bolt. He gets it. A nice little win for yAwS. Oh, guys. I don't know if it's the right way. Why is it 2 rifle, by the way? I thought for a moment he might have 2 barracks. yAwS getting some of his rifle caught here in the middle of the map. This is not going to help one bit. And how did I miss this? Moon is so sick. He doesn't get a single bear. He says, you know what? I'm just so far ahead that I'm going to do the same thing I did to ToD this one time we played on Twisted Meadows. I'm going to have a little bit of fun. He goes triple Chimera Roost. And he masses Chimeras. When yAwS is going to see this, he's going to have a heart attack, I think. And it's not like, you know, it's super risky where, like, if your opponent sees it, like, you're in a really bad position, then he could just transition to hippos to counter potential dragon hulks that could be made. But in this case, yAwS has absolutely no idea. Don't get too crazy, Moon. He gets Storm Bolted. He has a staff available, but then if he staffed, the rest of his army could be threatened. For now, he's just going to kind of hang around in there. Maybe use Invul? Invul! Oh! He loses the Demon Hunter, actually. Whoa, okay. I don't think he had planned for that. Might just go for the instant revive. And those Chimeras? They've got 2-0 already as well. He's just trying to run away here. He staffed something? What is it? Oh, the Troll Berserker. He rebuys Demon Hunter, so that's gonna mean he has got 0 mana. Nothing for a mana burn. So maybe one of those units might die here. I think yAwS smells blood in the water. Bolt! Oh, he gets it! Staff not available just yet. He's gonna force the invuln here potentially. Ah, just gonna run away, I guess. Oof. Okay, yAwS is about to get the bad news. To be honest, he's got a bunch of riflemen. He would be so sick if he could win this somehow here. But I guess Moon's army is still gonna be pretty scary here. Rejuvenation is gonna be used. And keep in mind, yeah, there is no TP for yAwS. This is it. He's gonna bring in a bunch of peasants. 80 supply to 80 supply. Chimera's now finally flying in. Moon might use a bunch of his wisps, I think, to detonate maybe, to help with the fight. He got orb before the shop's gonna get sniped, so that's something that he's got going for him. Roar being used here, and here we go. It's go time here. Lots of mana available on that Naga, which might get stormbolted in a second. The Chimera's getting right in there, doing so much damage. Taking out these water elementals pretty much instantly. Sure, there is a bunch of rifles, but is it enough? The casters going out very, very fast here. And dying. And that Mountain King taking so much damage. I don't think there's anything to keep it alive. A healing scroll on the Archmage, but he had already used one. So this is it, GG and Moon. Having some fun with some Chimeras here with how far ahead he was. Wins map number 1. Really nicely done. When you're this far behind as human, it's just really tough. Alright, let me check. What was the map? Where's our host? Terran next. Very nicely done here by Moon. Like his early game was flawless. I think yAwS needed to maybe get a little bit fortunate on something, like, you know, that first creepjack on the natural was just 1 second too late. Like the Ogre was in a weird position, maybe otherwise he could have stolen that, and then later he was trying to surround basically the Troll Berserker that he knew that Moon was gonna hire. That didn't succeed. Like every single small thing weren't going his way. So Moon, if you add up all of these mistakes, then he's just gonna be too far ahead really to let go of his lead. Alright, I'm gonna write the game name. There is a bunch of unwelcome guests on the channel, so I have to send it privately. Poor yAwS. It always feels. I always have to feel for my Terran bro, my human bro, sorry, a little bit whenever I see a game like this, where like, you know, Archmage is level 1 like forever. But guess what? There is a light at the end of the tunnel. We're playing on Terran stands, and basically your hero starts on level 2 on this map. So definitely something that human's gonna have going for him, and hopefully we see yAwS maybe take a map here. It would be nice to see a 3 games. Series here between yAwS and Moon. 2 of the absolute Warcraft 3 best Warcraft 3 players. Moon, like he's won so many titles. yAwS vice world champion at WCA. That was a pretty crazy run that he had. Oh, these chimeras. I'm watching the stream with like the 3 minutes delay. That was pretty sick. If you don't see this coming, like, I guess you can get Dragonhawks, but even if you get Dragonhawks, I think Night Elf could just get a lot of Hippo Riders. And keep in mind, he had, obviously he's on Tree of Eternity because he's got Chimeras. Guess what he could get? A Dark Ranger with Silence. In which case, if you don't shackle these Chimeras, they're still going to do a lot of damage on the ground, and Dragonhawks don't take them out, I think, that fast either. Do we have everybody? We're only missing the French stream, I think. Okay, we only need the French stream, then we can get going with that next map. Terranastan, one of, well, probably not one of my favorite maps. My favorite map, simple. Simply put, I think it's just so easy to creep, especially in the start. For human, expanding is, for the most part, fairly easy. Okay, oh, we're missing Moon. Yeah, he has D&D on Binet, so I can't give him the game name. Moon, you got D&D on, bro. I can't give you the game name. Feels like, yeah, the circumstances with Warcraft 3 client definitely haven't helped one bit with this. Like the fact that you can get spammed and stuff by people forces them to turn on D&D and stuff. Alright, I gave him the game name. We're almost there. This gives me an opportunity to update the score. Surprise, guys. We're loading. Oh, actually the score is wrong. I hope it wasn't, wait. I hope it wasn't wrong last game. Alright, here we go. Map number 2. Starting in the top left hand side of Terranastan is the German human player. It is of course yAwS. And his opponent, starting in the bottom right hand side of the map, playing as the Red Night Elf. It is Moon. Played against Infi earlier in the U1 Cup. And he went for a Warden on this map, which didn't bring him any success back then. Sadly, I think he lost that game, so we'll see if he still goes for that, or if maybe that loss makes him want to play Demon Hunter a little bit more. I wonder, I guess, I don't know. I don't know what I'm feeling, Warden or Demon Hunter, but yAwS definitely gonna be an Archmage, which is definitely gonna get level 2 pretty quick on this map. And then what does he go for? Unless he wants to go crazy and get this first, but against Night Elf, personally, I don't feel it's that great. It's a Demon Hunter here from Moon in that game. Was it on W3A that we got some sort of like weird production tab on the top right? I think it was, yeah. If you guys have some feedback about where to put the logos, by the way, on the right hand side, like those three, Ting, ToD, and Matcherino, let me know. I think maybe I could make them a little bit smaller and move them elsewhere, but like I just don't know where is the usual place to put a bunch of logos like this. So, Moon going for some scout early on here. It's going to be Ancient of War creeping, obviously. Where does yAwS go first? Does he get the usual here? Sending that first footman across the map. That last game, I really like, even when it doesn't achieve anything early on, I really like when humans do that, because it forces the Night Elf to look away, and then every once in a blue moon, they're going to make a mistake. Actually losing a Wisp here, even before detonating, and he's going to go straight for the Mirror Camp, I think. Yeah, like I was saying, sometimes Night Elves, you know, they're going to be looking away here, and then they're going to lose a Wisp in the meantime in their base. So they're going to look at a Wisp, and then in the meantime, they're going to be losing units to creep. Did he burn that? No. Okay, he got the XP. For a second, it looked like maybe he had denied the experience, but no, he's fine. Is Moon going to realize that yAwS is creeping this first? I wonder if yAwS feels like he's at disadvantage against Moon, and because of that plays a little bit differently, like he takes some risk by creeping, you know, some of these camps here, like for example. And how does Moon react to this? He got some sick items again, by the way. Last game, double claws of attack, +9 and +6, and in this game, gloves of haste and slippers of agility, +3. Greater healing, not too shabby though on the other side. Not a bad item at all. I guess he didn't end up sending his footman across the map, by the way, because he had to kind of chase a Wisp, and he killed the one that was near his base. He's gonna deny. Deny. He's just healing. While the archer is still shooting at his peasants. Actually, that's some good damage, you know, on the Demon Hunter. Triple Moonwell from Moon, though. I guess he's gonna hire mercenaries, maybe. Like, usually if you would want to take, you just get like one more or two Wisp, and then you take, but look at how much money Moon has. What is he doing? I guess he's gonna buy double mercenary, and now he's gonna try to steal the Berserker, which I don't think he should be able to get. Here we go. I thought he's microing his demon across the map. Okay, no, never mind. That comes some time. He's got so much gold and wood, though. Interesting. And then now, getting a Ring of Protection, definitely not one of the best items. I don't think it matters because he's already got the greater healing. Like, if that Archmage is not gonna die for a long time, let's just say that. Tree of Life starts on the map. Still no tech yet from Moon here. He's taking his sweet time with that. What does he wanna get? Like, from Moon you can expect anything. Like, if he wanted to start one more Tree of Life, like, you know, here, to take double base, he might just do that. He's gonna steal the Troll Priest. yAwS, are you spamming? Okay, Moon is not taking it. He's gonna have staff in there, or what is going on? Moon is like, he's having some really weird movement. He steals one of the Troll Priests here, which is nice. Even if there is gonna be a Water Elementals level 2, you can remove those very easily. Boots, but no staff. I think Moon is looking to be aggressive on this, but to be aggressive on this side here, on this base. It's just throwing me off. Look at how much gold he has. 500 and 500 in the woods, but he's still not buying any Shredder or anything. Sending 2 Wisps now. What is it going to be? Is he going to make a bunch of Ancient of Wars here? I feel like with Moon trying to read what he's doing and like guessing is like mission impossible. He's just playing quite crazy. What are these Wisps for? You might want to run away with this. Did he send that to block? Yeah, this guy is not going to be stoppable. That's a dead Troll Priest. He could actually dance around here a little bit to survive, but he's busy looking elsewhere here. The mercenaries that he's finally killing. Shredder is actually going to help with the creeping here. I guess since Moon is fighting across the map and losing some of his units. Repair! yAwS! You had one job! Oh my god. He was so close to finishing. All he had to do was like put 4 peasants, and then this Demon Hunter would have lost all mana instantly. He's gonna have to staff back now as well. What? He cancels? Why? Maybe. Did he try to staff on something that died, maybe? Oh god, this is bad. And now he takes. But this base is still under threat here, and he's gonna have to walk all the way back. This is obviously gonna be crapped easily with those units plus the trader, which is then gonna mine a lot of wood here for Moon. So Moon again getting a pretty favorable start here, I would say. Level 3 reached. It's gonna be a 80 mana burn. Could have waited a bit. Okay, Troll Priest hired here by yAwS, who's gonna chase away one of the wisps of Moon. Actually, it's funny, he doesn't even waste for the tree here, goes straight with it. That guy's tanking pretty well. Okay, yAwS kinda needs his own trader, but remember, he hasn't crept this because he did a mercenary camp here in the start. This time around, I thought that was, okay, no, there's the Huntress also. This time around, he started very early. I think a little bit before this is fully, or like before this is halfway, so it means they're gonna finish at the same time pretty nicely. Okay, forces a detonate here. I don't know what this demon is hoping to do with these little hit points here, by the way. Picking up another item. Broke up Shadow, okay. Ring of Protection's up there. Actually, that's... Shredder is very low. This is yAwS moment here. I think, okay, if I was yAwS here, I would buy every single... Yeah, buy these guys. Moon steals the Mud Golem. He's gonna get a trader! Oh, he gets it just before. Wait, what? Moon TP'd here. Did he double click? Why did he TP here? I guess he didn't want to let his base die, but now he's gonna lose every unit. Oh, he sent militia to kill the Mud Golem. yAwS could buy this guy, actually, the 300 gold guy, and like bring it here to help with this. This is really bad for Moon now. All of a sudden, yAwS really recovered very well here. It didn't look like it was looking that good for him, but Moon maybe fighting a little bit too much here with too few forces. If he had just healed with a Demon Hunter before heading up there, he would have been fine. But now Demon Hunter came in with no hit points. He's looking to try and save that tree though, with one Troll Berserker and now the Naga's reinforcement. Let's see, tree going very low. yAwS' smart move here is to just click on the tree, ignore everything else. Take it out. As long as he can do that, it will be quite a bit ahead, I think. Yep, I think he's going to be able to do it. Moon just trying to save it, but not quite enough here. He's just going to remake it immediately. Yeah, he's already anticipating sending that there. Stats out of there. Demon Hunter is pretty high though. You need to be careful when you're playing against somebody like Moon. Like if he starts getting a lot of level on his heroes, he's always gonna know, you know, how to play it slow and how to make sure he gets the level 6 and stuff. So could be getting scary here later on. First enchant of floor is going up. He starts another tree, but actually on the other side, he knows that if he makes one here, then yAwS is just gonna head there and cancel it. So I like this move to get it there to then expand there. But yAwS is gonna find a wisp. Looks like a clean detonator on that Archmage. I really hope that this guy doesn't drop, and that even if he does, it doesn't mess up the entire game, because it could happen. The Archmage will be defended. That's a nice footman, actually. He rallied all the new wisps that he's making up there. That's a bit weird. That's a mistake here from Moon. Level 4 now on the Demon Hunter. He's gonna hit, and using that 19 shield here to creep even faster on some of these guys. That's gonna be okay now. All good. Yeah, that's Water Elemental not gonna do that much here. Oh wow, Boots of Quel'Thalas. Tony, usually I say Quel'Thalas, but it's Quel'Thalas.
A player's forces are under attack.
What up? Who told you could mine the wood here?
A town is under
That's so annoying when it happens, but I guess you can just pull this away and you shouldn't really lose anything anyway. yAwS is looking pretty good here on Tyrannus stands. Double Arcane Sanctum, Workshop on the way. The fact that Moon is gonna expand so late, like if you look at the supply here, it's 36 to 42. But look at this is the big number you need to be looking at. 1500 gold. Can he actually get a cancel on this? Probably not. Yeah, 1500 gold, so yAwS is basically gonna get a massive army super fast in this game and then I think attack the base of Moon. The only thing that Moon has going for him again is those heroes level, which, I mean, if he's ahead on the hero level, it's nice, but when you face a human who just has 20 or 30 supply more, obviously it's going to be very hard for you to win. And okay, everything's already up. He's kind of short on wood, actually. yAwS needs to make a couple extra farms as well, make sure he doesn't get supply blocked ever.
A player's force
And very, very soon he will have enough to fight even against Dryads.
a town is
He's gonna have piercing units. Like Moon, I mean, this expand is just like the latest expand possible now that his original tree got killed. Arcane Tower is gonna leech a bunch of mana from the Naga here, which is pretty nice. She's not even gonna have any Fork Lightning, and if she does, there won't be any Searing Arrow. Mortars now being made, Rifleman with range. And this is what I was talking about. Supply 68 to 41. Moon nowhere near Bear Tech here. No Druid of the Claws is going to be available anytime soon. He's fishing for casters, I think. Yeah, he was trying to catch some casters, but this one's going to be covered by a rifle, and I don't think it's a wise choice to fight here for Moon, but he has no choice. If he doesn't save this base, he lost anyway, so I think... Okay, that's nice, he catches a Mortar here.
a player's force is
Really fishing for that. Stormbolt on the Demon Hunter here. And then a slow, taking a lot of damage. There is no staff, and he got 2 Cloak of Shadow. He might have to send some Whiz, but he needs those to mine as well. Actually, if he detonated on all these elementals, that would be really nice, but... Is there... Oh, the shop is so far away too, like it's not like he can buy mana potion, you know, on the Naga to really help with this. Towers are going up in the meantime from behind. And there is just so much. I don't think that Moon is gonna last too much longer here in this game. 71 supply to 47. Moon's trying to hang in there, pulls back a little bit, trying to manage his Dryads in the meantime. But one of those is very, very low. He's gonna start mining from this base. All that yAwS has to do is kind of camp there, keep on chipping away at this base, and eventually it should be going down. And Moon is only... Okay, no, he starts Druids of the Cloud production, but there's already like a few breakers. I think there's one here, second one, a third, 3. So even if he uses Rejuvenation, that could be stolen away here from the spell breakers of yAwS, who's got 1 Stormbolt at least.
siege.
Starts chipping away here at this Tree of Life. I would have liked him to bring a bunch of peasants. Like, he's got enough food already. Even like to have those here to tank and to block the Night Elf unit and then get towers. But I don't think it will matter anyway. Because Moon just shouldn't have enough here to hold this. If his shop was nearby too, like he could get rid of these 2 useless things. Maybe get a mana pots to keep on use for lightning on these units and eventually take them out. Because there is not that many priests, it's only 2. So for yAwS to heal everything, there is no staff as well. If the demon gets targeted down here, it might die. He pulls back as well with an MK here. Not before getting mana burnt, I think, so still a lot of mana gone. Moon is just gonna try to kite his way out of this one, try to stay alive here for as long as he can, but the Tree of Life is just gonna go down too fast. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of Wisp as well, kind of being standing in there and useless. Master Druid of the Claws are now there. Moon doesn't even really need to fight, there is no base to save here, so he can just pull back, but I think yAwS might just take that base. Or even get a bunch of scrolls, to be honest, and attack and try and finish it. Look at this, yAwS immediately knows that one of the things that could be a threat later is a base up there. Sends a militia here to check it out. Better safe than sorry. And yeah, in the meantime, he's just kind of regrouping down there, getting a bunch of scrolls. It's very hard to observe smoothly on this game. Moon probably right now must be getting really sad now that he sees that this base was revealed pretty much immediately, but he's gonna go for an engagement, maybe in a last-ditch effort. The Dryads kind of come in from behind, fall lightning on a lot of those units. Remember there though, there is double healing scroll here that's gonna work in the favor of the human player. If he puts those rifles on the Dryads, by the way, they're gonna die so fast. The bears are all slow, Dryads not really doing much about it. They're pretty much out of mana here at this point. Even if yAwS, like the best thing that Moon could do here is maybe force a TP by targeting one of the heroes, but it might be too late anyway. Pretty much everything's dying. yAwS is pulling back the Archmage here. Priest is gonna heal it up. Bash goes down on one of the bears. And Moon is all but out of units. And look at this. It's the Christmas towering on the other side. I really like the choice of yAwS, by the way, not to, you know, to mess around. He could have started the base here. It would have been very tempting, but he was like, nah, I'm just gonna finish you. Goes across the map and finishes the job. The score is now 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. After messing around in game number 1 here, Moon, with Chimeras, he gets punished on Terrana stands, and we're gonna head to map number 3 in a moment. Last map is gonna be Last Refuge. I saw a comment in the chat asking to bring the mic up, so I brought the mic up a little bit and lowered the game sound just a little bit. Let me know if the balance is a little bit better now. The only problem with this is that, like in my headset, for me it's very, very loud, but for you guys, I will bear through. Alright, figuring out the host. Last Refuge, again, gonna be on next map. That was a pretty clean game, I guess, from yAwS. Like, it's very scrappy, you know, like some human players, they kind of like, you know, to expand and kind of stand in their base and stuff, not really like to trade. They want to secure their base very easily, but not yAwS. As soon as he's expanding, he's kind of running across the map, so he leaves his mineral or his gold base, his gold mine kind of exposed. Alright, we're getting in the lobby. Let me update the scoreboards. It is now 1-1. I got a weird bug. Oh god, they started the game. Give me a second. Sorry. Alright, welcome back everybody. Oh, we got the observer board here again. Starting in the bottom left hand side of the map here, we've got the 5th race. It is Moon, going for some more Ancient of War creeping, and his opponent, playing as the yellow human player, is already sending a peasant out, a militia. It is yAwS. Score is now 1-1. I'm gonna toggle the chat. Alright, so yAwS brought it back here. We don't want to see only 2-0s here in this tournament. We want to see close series, and looks like we might have one more of those. Why is that guy here? Okay, that's pretty cool actually, because from down there I don't think Night Elf would see this guy, so that's pretty cool actually. Definitely wants to makes me want to put my second farm here from now, and then third one, where was it? I think it was like here, to use the lab, which, to be honest, like, there is no way this is legit. Like, this shouldn't be illegal. It's too good. Like, you should definitely have to send a peasant up there to use this. It's kind of silly that you can use it from down there. I'm gonna go for this guy. He's actually gonna spot that there is a farm up there, but I don't think there is too much you can do about it. Like, it would take way too long, I think, to get rid of this.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, Moon on 110 ms, yAwS 84. I think this is the... Yeah, this is the fairest choice that we can have. yAwS has a slightly better ping, but it's really minor. It's really not that much, because I saw some people in the chat talking about the ping of Moon and stuff. Alright, level 1 Archmage gonna start the creeping here. What is that guy doing here? Maybe he was shading a wisp or something. yAwS really seems to like, I guess, going straight to his natural and creeping that, but Moon in this case wants to put on some aggression, got a circlet of nobility here. Ooh, okay, well, Moon is gonna oblige. Get one step closer to level 2 here very quickly. A lot of Night Elves like to creep the Merc MP on this map pretty early. Deny? He's waiting. Oh, too late. Oh no, he gets it with the Water Elemental. Archmage was going to be too late for it. Enter the gold mine. He's going to have to deny that one too. Ooh, nice. Level 2. Nope. 1 pixel away. Oh, he blocks it! Or not? Oh, yeah, it's actually blocked anyway. Forces a TP out here. yAwS with a big win early on. Moon getting maybe a little bit overeager here. Got baited by the low HP peasants. That was really sick actually. Just brought it down there and trapped the Demon Hunter completely. What does Moon do now though? Oh, he's getting Huntresses. I completely missed that. And he starts an AP close by. Okay, so he's going to be playing very aggressive onto that base here. Why didn't he get boots? Usually you would want to get boots, I think, with this. But I guess for now it's just going to be a staff. yAwS doing a little bit more creeping, gets a Wand of Illusion here as well with this. And not starting a single tower here, which is going to be bad obviously because there is an AP. And usually, like if you send militia, they have to go so far that they are not going to last very long here across the map. He's going to spot the Entresol and the lack of tech here on the main, so I think yAwS might be getting wary here of what's happening. What does he get? Boots? Dust? Yep. Sells the ring as well here on the Archmage. And he's only got 3 peasants here mining wood at home, so it's gonna be very, very hard actually for him to send militia and, you know, still have some kind of wood income. What he can do though is maybe get a bunch more footmen, but you see he never made an extra farm, so he's only gonna stay stuck out of 30 supply total. Oh, he lost quite a few peasants here. This is not good. Threatening on that last one as well. Trying to go for the false round, but there is a staff, so even if he got it, and that's going to be one more peasant here going down. Actually, I'm not sure we should send that now, but I guess there is the demon around. I think Moon knew that this was going to get revealed.
A player's forces are under attack.
But where did he reveal from? There was nothing here. This farm? What? Am I missing something, or? I didn't think that yAwS had any control over any of these. Or maybe he had a unit down there. I don't know. But Demon Hunter gets surrounded here. He's gonna have to staff out, I think. Why is he waiting so long? I think maybe... Okay, he can get out, perhaps. Targeting down that footman. Yeah, he sees that one of the illusion is gonna block him off, so he staffs out of there. Oof. Moon making it super close here. I'll be running back across the map, still killing a lot of these footmen here. The fact that there's not going to be any tower is going to be making it very difficult. He could get a Shredder, but like these creeps, the fact that they wake up and kill it, I'm not actually sure how you hire a Shredder here with it being safe without getting a Zeppelin. And Zeppelin only comes when it's daylight, I believe. Yeah, tier 2 on the way as well now. yAwS starting to work here on the AP. Still not getting any tower. He's gonna rely only on militia and footmen that he's got there. Scouting the entire map with a illusion there. Oh, that AP just won't die. It's right next to the woods, so it heals super fast. Oh, this is sad for yAwS. I think Moon might just win right there. Archmage still level 2, Demon level 3. Gonna get rid of all these units, and there's still a bunch of Huntresses alive. He finds the Tree of Life, but I don't know what he's supposed to do. Sack his base and then go away, or He needs a Shredder super bad, but even Shredder I'm not sure like would necessarily, you know, win him this game or anything, because there's still a full HP Demon Hunter and a bunch of Huntresses. And those glaives, they bounce around. Oh, he had dust. Okay, that's how he revealed earlier. I was sure I saw a revelation from the laboratory. So that's how he revealed the Huntress. I totally forgot that he had bought it. Moon still applying a lot of pressure. Militia from the gold are gonna be sent here from yAwS in a desperate attempt here to stay alive in this game. Staff is still available. Even if you get the surround, it won't help. Just go for the Huntresses. And the AP is now gonna set up to threaten as well. GG gets called. And Moon takes the victory and moves on to the winner's match, where he will face Almighty TH00.